Hello. Can you guys see me okay? I'm a little shiny, but it's hot in Belgium. We've been having a heat wave for over a week of temperatures over 108 degrees, which is mortal. It's killing. And we have no air conditioning in Belgium because we're not used to those high temperatures. So I'm just sitting next to a fan, and I'm hoping you guys will hear me okay. Can you guys let me know whether or not you can see me okay, if you can hear me okay? All good. Okay, hopefully we don't have too many problems. Sometimes I freeze up and all hell breaks loose. Internet's not what it used to be. Okay, guys. Before I start, a lot of people have been asking what kind of cards that I use. It is the Oracle of the Fairies series by Karen K. They're beautiful pictures, and for me personally, everybody connects in a different way, but when I look at the pictures, I receive messages. So it helps me to connect to spirit. Now, for all clarity, I'm not trans-channeling spirit. So I'm not connecting to your specific deceased ones. I am using my intuition, my intuitive connection to my team, to all that is, to God's source, to the universal energies, to pass on an extra message on top of the angel card that my team or your team, I'm pretty sure your team has something to do with it, picks for you. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not trans channeling what you guys see online, the messages from beyond. That is a trans channel. That takes me about 2 weeks to prepare, 2 weeks of hard, intense work and practice with the spirit in order to allow them to be comfortable inside my body so I can step out and they can take over the conversation. They can take over my speech. I am still present when it happens, but I'm not fully aware of what's being said at that time. That is a trance channeling. This is just intuitive channeling. So it's just me telling you what I pick up, what I receive from my team, from the energies that are being sent to me when I think of your name. This is what I'm getting in when I think about your name. And the cards help us to clarify what I'm intuitively receiving. So that's what we're doing today. Why? Because it's fun. That's why. And I'm trying to get back into the fuck it, let's just have fun with spirituality kind of mentality, because when you have been a professional medium for about 6 years now, and every day you're talking about death and you're dealing with grieving people and you're dealing with intense, inner problems, inner struggles, and so on and so forth, sometimes you just want to have fun. And I've kind of lost touch with that funness of spirituality. And so what I did became very draining, very exhausting for me. So this actually gives me more energy. This actually makes me feel better. This gives me a boost that I can just help with messages from beyond, wherever they might be coming from. They are intuitively channeled through me and with the help of my team and with the help of the cards. So that's what we're doing today. I've noticed that you guys like these, so I'm going to be doing these every now and then, maybe every 2 weeks. You might notice that my decor right now is a little different than normal. That's my daughter's bedroom closet that's been brought down today, because we sold our house and we are moving to France, where we are going to start a spiritual B&B and a B&B that is focused on families with autistic children or families with autistic adults, autism in general. Why? Because I have 2 autistic children myself, and I have discovered that it's really hard to take them to to find a perfect location to have a vacation where you're not being stared at, where you're not worried about what what, you know, the person next door to you will think or say when your child has a meltdown, when they're having a screaming party. I really want to offer a safe place for those families to be able to come get advice, get guidance through me, through my own experiences, and hopefully inspire all of these parents to see their children as blessings and not as my child is broken, my child is damaged. That needs to go. They're not damaged. They chose this journey for a reason, in this specific body for a reason. We chose that journey with them, and with the right view and the right attitude towards autistic children, you will see them flourish. You will change the dynamic energy within the family, and you know, my kids can be a handful too, but you know, we don't have the problems that we see many other people do, and it's because we approach them with a different perspective. We approach them looking through their eyes, trying to understand why they do what they do, and then be able to work with that. So we want to try and help parents to do that as well. So it's spiritual B&B, where you can come to heal, to reconnect, where you can come if you are interested in learning more spirituality yourself. We're going to offer classes. We're going to offer different things, healings, personal readings, one-on-one, and so on and so forth. Ghost hunting, because where we're going, there are tons and tons of castles, tons of historical places. So we're really excited to go and have people come with us and see if we can pick up on spirits and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of fun. And we're really excited about it. It's a little scary because we have to move out of our house, and we don't have a property in France yet. So we're going to be temporarily without a home. But if you want to support us in this journey, because it is kind of not allowing me to do all the work that I used to do, just temporarily until we find a new place, until we get settled in, until we know how the internet connection is, and so on and so forth. If you want to support me or my family, if you want to see more videos, you can join me on Patreon Live or on patreon.com. It's www.patreon.com/Emanuelle McIntosh. It is $3 a month, and you get spiritual posts, channeled posts. You can leave your questions behind, and I will have my spiritual team. Sometimes other people, Nelson Mandela has come through, Bruce Lee has come through, Jesus comes through a lot to answer your question, your personal question, and to go into depth of your question. So if you're interested in that, there's also extra live sessions that I do on there. Sometimes about subjects where we talk about, for example, we can do conspiracy theories, what's really fact, what's not. It's a little, you know, oh, and you got the extra behind the scenes video, which is where you get to see what me and Pam do before and after a trance channeling, before and after a Messages from Beyond interview. So you see how I kind of talk myself from getting the courage to go through with it. And then usually you see afterwards we talk about what happened. She usually tells me what happened because I usually don't remember much. And then sometimes we get some great after chats. So you guys have exclusive access to that only on Patreon. Also, you get to choose our next guests from the channeled people that that step forward during my meditation, and you also get to send in your questions for them. All of that is on Patreon from now on. So if you want all those extras, it's only $3 a month to sign up, and then you have access to all of that. Another way to support us is through using the donation link here. I'm not really sure how it works. You'll have to figure it out. And then I also have a donation link on my website. And, you know, every little bit helps, and we're grateful for everything. But I want you to make sure you take care of yourself first, okay? Always put on your safety mask on first before you help another. Make sure you take care of yourself first. That's what I want. Okay. All right, guys, I am ready. I hope you're ready. Here we go. I've already talked too much. I have a dry throat. I'm very grabby for money. No, not really. I just need some help. It is Corona, and my children have been home since March, and I haven't been able to work to do any personal readings, any personal sessions since March. So I've been without an income since March. Do you think that's greedy? It's your prerogative. You can choose that. It's fine. But that's the reality. We are all affected by the Corona lockdown and the quarantine. So are me and Gerald. That didn't change because I now have 24/7 childcare because the schools never reopened for autistic kids here. So there you go. Unfortunately, that means we haven't had an income since March. So every dollar helps for us to pay our bills. Okay, Chris Blanker. Chris Blanker. Chris Blanker. And I think $3 a month for a whole bunch of spiritual stuff and extras, that's the price of a coffee. There are other people out there, other mediums who charge $25 a month. So it all depends on how you look at it, I guess. Chris Blanker, Chris Blanker. Money is just energy. That's how you have to see it. So many people have something against mediums charging. We have to live too. We have to pay bills, and it's just exchange of energy. Money is energy. What we do is energy. Our job is energy. It's just an exchange of energy. So I could go back and get a normal job like I used to, but then I won't be doing this anymore, and I won't be helping anyone anymore because I'll be working 8 hours a day, 9 to 5. I'll be coming home, taking care of my kids, go to bed. It's a job like anything else. Okay, Chris Blanker. I got 2 cards for you, Chris. There you go. Look at that. I wish these cards would zoom in because they're so pretty, but you're like missing the details. So, Chris, for you, I got pure intention. The theory of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. And your second card is nature's sign. Be receptive to the subtle as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need only open our hearts and our minds. Okay, Chris, let me see what I'm getting on this. Okay, Chris. So what I'm sensing is that you have been on this kind of this discovery path. It's almost like you've been trying for quite some time now. I feel like you've always been a spiritual person. I feel like even as a child that you've had a different perspective on life. I feel like you don't always, it's like people don't always get you. I feel like you look at things differently. What's going on outside of you, sometimes you're going, why? Like, it just doesn't make sense what other people are doing sometimes, the cruelty and the bad things. It just feels to me like you've always had this kind of inner knowing that we're not here to hurt each other. We're not here to do that. Yet you've been surrounded, as almost everyone in this world, you have been surrounded with some negative people around you. But you've always stuck to your heart. I feel like you've always been following your intuition. You've always been following your heart. You've always been following the little voice in your head, which really has guided you into the path that you are on now, which does feel to me like you're on track. You're on track, but I feel like there is fear holding you back into really opening up that intuitive connection that you have. I feel like you're far more intuitive and that you're very empathic, but you're not fully taking advantage of your strength. You're not fully taking advantage of your abilities because, one, you're not sure about them. Two, you don't trust yourself. And three, you're afraid of judgment around you. You're afraid of being excluded. So what they're saying here is that you get signals through nature. So you might be able to see a lot of birds or butterflies, or, you know, you're thinking of a question and then, an animal approaches you very closely. So it sounds to me like they want you to embrace your intuitive self. They want you to embrace the fact that you have the ability to communicate to nature, and nature has the ability to communicate to you. So they really want you to embrace that, because they're saying that in order to manifest, you have to make sure that you express your wishes wisely, meaning make sure that I feel like you want to move into a new direction. You have had these ideas for quite some time now, but everything's kind of it's kind of been progressing at a slow pace. So make sure that what you want, that you express it in the right way. How can I explain that? Let's say, and this might be a silly example, but let's say you want a new car. I'm just going to keep it simple. Instead of saying, boy, I really want to have that new car, can you please send me that new car? I really want that new car. If you replace that with, thank you for allowing me to drive around in this new car. Thank you for blessing me with this new car. You're going to have two different outcomes. One, if you express gratitude for already having received it, you will manifest it into your reality very quickly. But if you keep saying, I want, please help me to get this because I want it, you're in a wanting frequency. And then what happens is you'll always be in a wanting frequency. You'll never be in a receiving frequency. You'll always want, and it's just going to continue and continue and continue. So embrace yourself with nature. Start communicating to the trees. Start communicating to the animals that you see that surround you. Ask them to land on your hand. You can use telepathy to do that because they truly can understand you. You can send them visualizations of them landing on your hand. Communicate to them. See what pops into your head. See what pops into your emotional center, because animals communicate through emotions, telepathy, and energetic communication. And make sure that the dreams that you've been aiming for, make sure that you express them wisely, that you express them in the correct way, and then you will see quicker results than what you've been seeing lately. So, Chris Blanker, I hope that helps. There you go. Okay, A.D. Herrera. I hope I say that right. A.D. Herrera? Let me know if I'm saying it right. If I don't, I do apologize. If you guys are watching this from Facebook or from Patreon, know that I cannot see your comments on Facebook or on Patreon. You have to click on the video, which should take you to this YouTube page, and or click on the link that I've added in the comment. And then you should be able to access this YouTube chat room, okay? Please don't explain yourself. You have a better understanding of everything than us. I know, but, some people don't get it. We have to help each other to understand. We have to bring awareness. We have to bring enlightenment. A.D. Herrera, I got 2 cards for you as well. Look at that. Everybody getting 2 cards today. 2 cards just flipping out. Oh, there you go. It's zooming in nicely. Look how beautiful that is. See this angel right there? Isn't that beautiful? Reaching out. This angel. There's an angel watching over you. And it looks like you have friends that are assisting you as well. So let's see what the cards read. So the first card is friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And then the second card for AD is ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Okay, what am I getting here? Okay, AD, what I'm feeling is that you're changing vibrationally, that you're moving into a higher dimension. And what's happening is I feel like the people that you used to hang out with, it almost feels like they no longer resonate with you. It almost feels like, you know, they're in a different reality than you are. And it's almost like there's a feeling of guilt inside of you towards that. And what they're telling me is that, you know, new friends are coming your way. New friends are coming your way. And it's okay to let go of the people who no longer resonate with you, to let go of the people who no longer understand you or who no longer have an interest in you. Friendships is always about an exchange of energy. And when one person is at this frequency and you're here at a very high frequency, you just simply cannot see eye to eye anymore. You simply stop understanding each other because you're in two different frequencies, two different realities. So it's okay to say goodbye sometimes, and you don't have to do that physically, but you can take you know, distance if necessary to friends that you no longer, you know, feel connected with. But I definitely feel new friends are coming. New friends are coming because there have been times lately that you're feeling very lonely, kind of not lonesome, but it's almost like you're missing being able to people about your spiritual journey, your spiritual expression, and so on and so forth. So it almost feels like new people will be sent to you, will be attracted to you, and new relationships will get shaped from that. And they're also saying that, you know, they're saying ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. I do feel like you do ask for assistance. You do ask for help. But I feel like you're asking kind of in a begging way. Don't get me wrong. But it's almost like, please do this. Please help me with that. Please, please, please. There's a lot of pleases. And no one understanding that you don't need to beg for help. But just say, hey, guys, I would really love to experience this. You know, it would be nice if you can help me move the energies around so I can experience that. So keep it nice, light, and airy, and just express gratitude for what you're asking assistance with. And then you'll have a lot different outcomes, because if we beg, we are expressing something from a vibration of lack. I don't have it, so please, I need it. It's vibration of lack, even if you're not saying it in that way, right? But if you say, hey guys, wouldn't it be fun if I could experience this? I really would love to have that. Then, and thank you. Thanks guys. Thanks for the assistance. And you approach it with a very playful, very receptive energy, then you will see a lot of things change in your future. Either way, I feel like you're very much being pushed into connecting with your own intuitive sense. And I feel like you know that, but you haven't had the courage to kind of take that permanent step, if that makes sense. And for some reason, I also feel like it's affecting you physically, that there's something physically, not 100% sure, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's physically also some issues, and those will be resolved the moment you kind of allow yourself to be the person you're meant to be. So I feel like something's always holding you back. Step in there, become that light beacon to others, but also become the light beacon to yourself. Find inspiration within yourself, find self-love, because that needs tweaking too, I feel. But know that new friendships, new relationships are coming your way, and make sure that you don't beg for help, but you ask kindly to get some assistance, knowing that you have to do a lot of the work yourself, but knowing that with their assistance, with their positive energy, you will be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Okay? So AD Herrera, I hope that helps. Let me know if these cards are resonating with you. If they do not resonate with you at this moment, it does happen that in the next week or the following weeks that this card will start to make sense, okay? It's not always for today, right away. Let's do a group card for all of you for a minute. Also know that sometimes if a card resonates with you, although it wasn't pulled for you directly, that is your spiritual team acknowledging that you need to listen. Acknowledging that, hey, they're nudging you. This is for you too, okay? So don't be afraid, or you know, even if it's not your name, but it resonates with you, write it down. That is a message for you as well. If you feel like, ooh, I feel like this is for me too, write it down, because then it is. The moment you think this is for me too, that is your spiritual team telling you that you have to think that. Okay. One for the team. One for everyone. Not willing to come out today. The energies have been all over the place, haven't they? For you empaths out there, my God. They have been heavy. I've been like, ugh, walking around like zombies sometimes. Like, oh my God. Heavy, heavy energy. But, you know, that's just a change. Change. It's just the world changing internally and externally. No cards willing to pop out for us. Come on. Give us a group card, please. I always wait for one to pop out because then I know I didn't pick it. Oh, there it is. All right. This is the group card for everyone. Can you see it a little bit? It says celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on your way. Okay, with everything that's going on, I don't think we can take that literally because a lot of countries are in lockdown. A lot of celebrations are not allowed. But I think what they're trying to say is we need to relax. We need to chill out. I know many of people are struggling right now. People are losing jobs. People are losing loved ones. So there's a lot going on, and some people are okay. They manage, you know, to kind of surrender, and their finances are allowing them to just kind of take a break from everything. But no matter what's going on, it is important to understand that what is happening today doesn't determine who you are. You always have to remind yourself who you are, and you are the creator of this journey. You are the creator of your experiences. And so when we find acceptance for what is and really try to focus on the positive around us, even if it's something small, like, ooh, I'm eating an ice cream. I have the, you know, I can eat an ice cream. You know, today I can have a, you know, I can shower. I can watch TV. I have luxuries. I have electricity. Oh my God, yay, electricity. We have running water. Yay, you know, half of the world doesn't have that. So celebrate what you have. Celebrate and focus on gratitude. Focus on love. You know, love doesn't cost anything. So love big and love often. You know, send love to your neighbor. Send love to the people around you. Try and assist where you can when it's possible. It's about focusing on what you do control, and that is who you are. where you put your focus on, how you choose to feel about things, what you choose to step away from, what you choose to invest your time and your focus in. You're in control of so much, you know, your emotions, your thoughts, your focus, your attention, your intention, the love that you are ready to receive or give. Focus on what you can control and release the focus on what you can't control. I mean, we're controlling it in some way, but what I'm trying to say is if you change your focus, instead of looking at all the political bullshit that's going out there, excuse my French, but I hate politics. When you look at all the political bullshit out there, when you look at all the, you know, conspiracy theories and all the negative shit that's being thrown at you, all the misinformation about Corona, all the controlling aspects of, you have to do this or you get a ticket or you have to wear your mask, all that bullshit, focusing on that isn't going to help you, isn't going to make it better. But when you focus on what you can control, you change the energy that you send out on a daily basis. And it is our energy, our focus that creates our reality. Because you're the creator with your focus, the energy that you send out daily, the intentions that you send out daily, that creates your reality. So you can change how you experience this current mess on earth, and actually attract beautiful experiences, even during a pandemic, when you change your focus. So celebrate what you have. Find your blessings, find your gratitude, and most of all, bless yourself. Take care of yourself. Now is the time to spend a little bit extra time on deciding who you want to be, what you want to do. Is what I'm doing right now, is that actually giving me any pleasure? Is it actually making me excited? Is it helping me financially? Or should I invest my time and energy in maybe looking in a different direction? Maybe changing some relationships, stepping away from the energy vampires and maybe moving towards people who actually make me feel good. A whole bunch of internal healing, internal work, internal care. Celebrate what you have, and your experience of your current reality will shift, and will shift a lot quicker than if you're constantly sitting in front of the news, driving yourself crazy with all the BS that's being sent out there and all the fake news and all the fake people. And you know what? Every guy who wants to be in charge is fake. There's not one that's going to save you. So please release that. My team's always like, there's not one of them that's going to save you. They're going to fuck shit up. And then we're going to have, what it does is they're screwing shit up. So we start to take back control as a collective. So we say no more. And that's what's happening right now. We as a collective need to change how we do things, how we approach people, and only then will we create a better world for all of us. Is it going to be a perfect world? No, because we choose a human life for the duality. But it's going to be better. And not one leader is going to do that for you. You have to do that. It starts with you. Okay. Oh, my God. Sometimes I feel like I just talk. I talk too much. Talk. Okay. Let's see here. Pippa Riddle. I hope I got that right. Pippa Riddle. Oops. Hold on. I didn't have my cards right. Pippa Riddle. Pippa Riddle. Pippa Riddle. Pippa Riddle. Let me put you guys down. Thank you guys for the donations. They truly are keeping us afloat right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. My husband thanks you. My children thank you. And I thank you. And it's going to help us to create a beautiful place for all of you to come and heal and connect and find guidance. Ooh, there it goes. Pippa Riddle. This is your card, Pippa. I don't know if you're still out there. Purity. Your card reads, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Pippa, to me, you feel like a very doubtful person. I feel like you were raised surrounded by people who had very specific views and very limited views. and that has affected you your entire life. I feel like you have so much knowledge, so much wisdom. You have a natural understanding of the universe, but because you had such a great influence of the people around you and their beliefs and their views and their perspectives, that you've never were taught to fully trust your own, what you receive, what you know. You have this knowing. I feel like this burning energy right here. It's like you know things, but you don't embrace it. You don't trust it. You don't believe it. And you always seem to be in the back of your mind on a subconscious level. You create doubt and fear because of the confusion that sometimes people around you, this could be friends, it could be schoolmates when you were a child, it could be parents, it could be teachers. You know, I just feel like you were always influenced and restricted. And I feel like you need to clear that. You need to always trust in the purity of what you receive in your heart. Your heart is right. Not your fear, not your mind, not your thoughts, but what you intuitively feel. That's what you need to learn to trust more. Okay? Because it will lead you. I hear in my head, this will lead her to all the answers to her questions. You're not getting many answers because they want you to go inward for the answers. Because once you do, you will open up a whole new door that will surprise you, that will bring some abilities forward that you didn't know you had. So they are forcing you to find the answers within. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, let me see here. Andrea Maskins. Hello. Okay. Andrea. I'm writing you get your names down just so I don't always pick the same ones, because I have a whole list and I try to get everybody at least one card, but there's so many of you. Andrea Maskins. I think this one is trying to pop out. Yeah. Okay, Andrea, this is your card. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Okay. Andrea, what I feel is that you're tired. You're exhausted. It almost feels like the heavy energies of the world really are weighing heavy on you. And it is also affecting the people around you, which then they bring more heavy energy on top of you. It's almost like, you know, they, in a way, always seem to kind of rely on you to keep things going. But because of everything that's going on, it brings them down. And then that just adds another heavy energy on top of you, another layer, and they're kind of giving it to you, you know, because you're an empath and you're a person who naturally wants to heal. You're a natural healer, so you're unconsciously, subconsciously taking everybody's bad feelings. I hate this and this sucks. And you're taking that, you're absorbing that, and it's starting to weigh on you. And so what they're saying is try, you know, it says here music can heal. You know, I would look into maybe doing some healing with, what's it called? Sound healing. Maybe with earphones, you know, finding the right ones, really focusing on taking moments in your day to just lay back, relax, put some earphones in, and really go into sound healing sessions. You can, I'm sure there's tons on YouTube, or really contacting somebody who can actually do a sound healing session with you, which to me feels like it's going to like burst open all that negative energy. It's really going to clear you from it. Another thing I just want to advise you is take some bath salt baths. if you can, or if you don't have a bath, you put it in a bucket, put your feet in it, let that salt absorb the negative energy out of your system. And you just feel a little tired, a little worn out, a little bit like you're optimistic. I don't think that you've really gone into that darkness. You're optimistic, but you're physically feeling heavy. You're physically feeling a little drained, and it's because of all the energies around you that you're absorbing that don't belong to you but are very heavy. So try and find some healing in music if you can. I hope that helps. Okay. Card. My mouse isn't working. Why is that thing not working? Okay. There we go. You're still there. Okay. I lost you there for a second. Annie Navarro. Okay. This is not working. My mouse doesn't want to work. Annie Navarro. Oh, there we go. Annie, you have 2 cards as well. Lots of 2 cards today. Annie Navarro. Okay, these are your cards, Annie. So you have moderation and fairy spotting. So moderation says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. And then the other card says fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It is said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So, Christy, what I'm kind of receiving is that you're struggling a little bit physically. They're showing me ups, down. So they're showing me that you have been going through these roller coaster rides when it comes to your physical health. And they're saying that it almost feels like the way that you think about yourself, the way that you see yourself, it's lacking self-love. It's lacking self-acceptance. It's lacking the faith that you can feel top-notch, that you can feel full of energy and full of life zest and full of power. So it feels to me like whatever's going on with you physically is coming from a lack of self-love. Is coming from a feeling doubtful about yourself, insecurities about yourself, even a little bit of anxiety. It just feels like you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in complete healing. You need to believe in feeling happy. If you don't believe it, you cannot achieve it. You have to believe it in order to achieve it. So change your perspectives upon yourself. Change your perspectives upon your journey, your life that you're currently experiencing, and know that you can change everything by believing that you can change, by believing that you have the ability to make the changes. And when the mind flips from frequency, when the mind starts to see things differently, then the body will always follow, because physical aches and pains are always a result from wrong beliefs, restrictive thinking, fear, and so on and so forth. So know that the body responds to what's going on in here. And if this is not aligned with who you are as a soul, if this is not aligned with what you feel you should be doing, but you're not doing it, then the body will suffer from that. The body will express the mental suffering. I hope that makes sense. So believe in yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, take care of yourself, and know that you have the ability to change anything. Okay? So Annie Navarro, I hope that helps. Christy E. Again, if these cards don't resonate with you right away, I can't read the comments. They're going too fast on my end. But let me know if they do resonate. I usually check some of them in the afterwards to see if any of the cards resonated. If they don't resonate with you right now, there might be coming something into your path that, and then this card will make sense. So this is for Christy E. Transformation. Can you see it? Look what a beautiful, beautiful fairy that is. Love her curly hair, just like mine. This is what I look like when I wake up, like this. I have an afro. My husband always makes fun of me because he says I look like a lion with a big mane. I have very tiny curls, but I always put them in a little bun because I don't like them. Okay, so your card reads, and this is for Christy. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, Christy, I do feel like changes are happening on many different levels, and it's scaring you. It's you know, Annie Navarro, I have horrible back pains. There you go. So there's something there. That was previous cards, if I remember. So yeah, it felt like there was something physical that's being caused by incorrect thinking or false beliefs. You're a divine being. Embrace it. So, Christy, transformation. So it feels to me like you're going through a change. I could be wrong, but what I'm seeing is how you see your future, how you're going to spend your everyday in your future. It almost feels like even career-wise, or you know, how you choose to experience your everyday after all this mess is done. And I'm talking about the whole pandemic thing. Feels to me like you really want things to change, and I feel like things are changing for you, and it's creating fear. It's creating feelings of being fearful towards the insecurity, being fearful towards the unknown. And they're basically saying that this is actually happening for your highest good, even though you might be fearful towards it, even though you have no idea where you're going or what direction you're supposed to be going into. Information is going to be sent to you. Trust the universe. Trust your team that you will be guided to the right direction, to the right path, and that it's only going to be creating more abundance. It's only going to create more balance, more personal sense of accomplishment, and so on and so forth. I just feel like the transformation is something that you've always wanted, but never had the courage to undertake, and now the universe is forcing you to do it. And all you need to do is surrender, trust your inner guidance, trust the signals and signs that you might notice outside of yourself, because the more you become aware of your now moments, the more you will see how much your spiritual team sends you information. Okay, so trust that the transformation is happening for your highest good. Okay, whatever the transformation might be. Hi from Sweden. Hello, Marita. You're a sweetie. Get it? Get it? Anybody seen the movie Hear No Evil, See No Evil? I'm from Sweden and you're a sweetie. Love that movie. Tracy McGuire from New Zealand. Tracy McGuire from New Zealand. Oh. Tracy McGuire. Tracy McGuire. You know, I've always wanted to go visit New Zealand. I've heard it is so beautiful and nature-wise. I hope one day. Well, no, I don't hope. I am expressing gratitude that one day I will be able to visit New Zealand and enjoy the beautiful nature. See, I have to correct myself too sometimes. It's about making sure that you express your desires in the right way. If you go, I hope, then you're always going to be in I hope, hope, hope mode. You're never going to be in receptive mode. So it's about correcting yourself. And the more you do it, the more you get used to expressing gratitude. But even I sometimes go, oh, I hope, oh, wait. Because then I hear Eric in my head go, no, you're not hoping anything. You're going to do it. Okay. This is for Tracy McGuire. This is your beautiful card. Look at that. That almost looks like a fairy from The Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Which is kind of funny because you live in New Zealand where the whole thing was filmed. Believe in magic, Tracy. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. So Tracy, to me, it almost feels like you are a clairaudient, like you hear voices from time to time, even if it's like right before you go to sleep, like you heard a voice or you hear something. It almost feels to me like you have the ability to be clairaudient, but you lack the belief and the faith that that gift would be given to you. We all have the ability to connect. So believe in your own magic. Believe in what you receive. Okay? Believe in what you receive, because it's not woo-woo. I also feel like the people around you are not always supportive of your belief system, of what you want to believe in. And that sometimes brings you down. You can be in relationships with people who are totally not open to the spiritual world and still be spiritual. I have people in my family who totally believe that what I'm doing is absolute bollocks. Although despite all the proven evidence that I've given them, they just simply are not in that frequency to be able to accept that what I'm saying is reality. So know and understand that the magic starts from within you. So believe in your own magic. Believe that you are a spiritual being. You are a expression of God energy, and you have all the abilities to connect and communicate to spirit. I feel it very strongly. I just feel like you haven't tapped into it, or you're scared, or you dare not to tap into your own abilities. Tap into them. They are urging you to start believing that you have abilities. So have fun with it, explore it, try different things, see what ability works best for you, and then take it from there. Just have fun with it, play with it. Okay, so I hope that helps. Scorpio magic. Scorpio magic. Scorpio magic. So let me know if that resonates with you guys. AD Herrera says, everything you read to me does resonate. Exactly. Oh, that's good. Oop. This is for Scorpio magic. Flourish. Flourish. Can you see the card? It's not zooming in. Okay. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So Scorpio magic, it feels to me like you are, how would I say that? You're like a truth seeker. Hold on, I gotta tap into this. You're like a truth seeker. It's like you want to know everything. You want to understand everything. And you have the incorrect belief that in order, how do I say it? It's like you have the incorrect belief that in order for you to be able to connect with the spiritual realm, to connect with your own inner guidance, and so on and so forth, you have to fully understand the how would I say, the technology behind it. You have to fully dive into intellectualizing the spirituality, the spiritual world. And they're saying, you know, you have to learn, you learn not from intellectualizing, but from practicing. You have to put what you know into practice. You have to step away from overloading your mind with too much information and not even practicing the basics. So go back to basics and practice them until you have mastered them. And then once you've mastered the basics, then you can add more intellectual knowledge that you then will practice again. And then when you've mastered that, you add more to it. You're trying to absorb too much information, and it is confusing, and it is taking you away from the basics of connecting. It is completely overpowering you. It is completely overshadowing the simplicity of connecting, the simplicity of feeling connected to the universe, the simplicity of feeling grounded in your human self. So stop intellectualizing, but start practicing, and start with the basics, and then slowly add more and more practices to your journey. And in doing so, you will feel far more connected and far more knowing about things without you having to study it. So you already, this is what my guide Eric is telling me right now. You have the information inside of your soul already. You don't need to learn something new. You need to remember. And the only way to remember is by becoming it, by becoming what you know, by acting and reacting through your spiritual knowledge, not by intellectualizing everything and keeping it there. It's just intellectual, but nothing is being practiced, if that makes sense. So you will flourish when you learn to experience, not when you learn to remember or understand. You have to put things into practice. So that was for you, Scorpio Magic. Hope that helps. Okay, let's get some more names. Madison Hicks. Madison Hicks. Madison. Madison Hicks. Again, if you guys are watching this from Facebook or Patreon, I cannot see the comments on those pages. So make sure that you click on the YouTube link so you can then access this live session. Okay. Madison. Madison. That name sounds familiar. I just feel a really loving energy when I think of your name, Madison. Loving, caring, always trying to do the right thing, but always getting a little disappointed in the world and sometimes even in people around you. I feel like you have the goodness, such goodness inside of you, but it's not always appreciated. Music. I get the same question. I get the same card for you as as another person that we've had today. So music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I think this was a card for Andrea too, where it was more about using music to heal. For you, Madison, and this feels to me like you have spirits constantly sending you synchronicities, constantly giving you numbers, songs answering your questions or your concerns. So it feels to me like you have specific questions in regards to where to go next. I feel like there are these questions about future. What should I be doing? What direction should I be going into? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the thing that I'm meant to do? I feel like you have a lot of those kinds of questions. And they're telling me that music will lead you to the answers. So anywhere you go, pop some music on and see what comes in, and just say, this is what I do when I get into the car. I turn my car on, the radio comes on, and I say, hey guys, if you have any messages for me, let me know through the songs, you know, and then it comes up. And, you know, today I did the same thing because I was feeling a little frustrated because I took this closet down in pieces. It took me forever to dismantle it because it can't go down my staircase. And then I put it together, and what happens at the bottom? Look at that. Look at that. I put the whole thing, the whole bottom upside down. I was so frustrated because now tomorrow I get to dismantle this whole thing again and remantle it back again. And I was so frustrated, and I had to go to my mom's because my mom fell and I have to take care of her knee. And because I was so frustrated, I'm like, oh, why can't everything just go right for a change? Frustration coming out. I am only human. And so the first song that pops up after the song that was on was Don't Worry About a Thing, 'cause everything's gonna be okay. So it was Bob Marley. And I was like, okay, thanks for that. Needed that. So look for your answers through music, and don't be afraid to request and say, hey, guys, you know, I have a question, this and this and that. Let me know through a song, okay? Okay, thanks. It'll hit me when I hear the song that that's the answer. Trust in music. Okay, Madison? I hope that helps. Because I just feel like you have a lot of questions, a lot of insecurities about future. Scorpio magic. Yes, oh my God, everything is correct what you said. I'm definitely going to start back to basics because I am a truth seeker. Yeah, that's what I felt. You're a truth seeker. Like you want to know every answer, but all of that information overpowers you and it becomes confusing. Why? The internet is filled with information that contradicts. Start with the basics, and then you will be able to manage your own inner guidance, which will lead you to what doesn't resonate with me and what does. Start with the basics. Okay. Pat Hansen. Let's do Pat. Do we have any more? I'm writing it down, so I'm hoping to get everybody cards. Pat Hansen. Oh, this thing always popping up, man. Pat Hansen. Pat Hansen. Card for Pat Hansen. What does your spiritual team wants to let you know today? Could be for today, could be for tomorrow. Doesn't always resonate right away. It can resonate with you in the following week. I've had that happen where people are like, I don't know. And then a few days later, I get an email. Oh my God, I get what they were trying to tell me now. So. Pat Hansen. Oh, there it is. It jumped out. Pat Hansen. This is for you, Pat. It says wisdom. I don't know if you can see it. These are such beautiful cards. I just wish my camera would zoom into it, and it doesn't. Okay. It's a beautiful fairy with a white owl going towards her arm as if she is going to feed it. And there's these beautiful trees of snow next to it. It's beautiful. Okay. Your card reads, Pat, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So, Pat, basically what they're telling you is that you're an old soul. An old soul doesn't mean that you're old. It means that you have much experience in physical incarnations, and therefore you sometimes have the feeling that you don't always fit in, you don't always belong here, but you can't really point your finger at it why that is. but you have this knowing, these insights in what's going on, but you can't really do anything with it. I feel like you're kind of stuck with, why do I know that? You know, it doesn't really help me. But what they're saying is that for some time now, it's almost like you've always helped others. You're this kind of like, if I help others, then I have purpose. If I help others, then I'll be accepted. I'll be loved. It's almost like you're always trying to be the assistant, the guide to others, but you're neglecting your own voyage, your own journey. And basically what they're saying is, you have all this wisdom. Start applying it to yourself. Start using it, because there's either there's a challenge right now or there's a challenge coming. But whatever the challenge will be, you have the answers already. You just need to practice what you know. Okay? If you apply what you know, if you practice it daily, if you fully become the answer that you've always known all along, then this challenge will be out of there real quickly. Okay, this challenge will fade real quickly. Okay, so you have the answer. That's basically it. You are the answer to your challenges. Okay, so whatever the challenge may be, it will be solved by using your own inner wisdom. I feel like there's a lot of physical thing going on as well. There's a physical thing happening. And I feel like it's because you're not aligning with your truest self. That's what it kind of feels like. Okay. Okay. Hope that helps, Pat. Sarah Perry Stout? Am I saying that right? Sarah Perry Stout. I hope I'm saying that right. Hope I'm saying that right. Sarah. Okay, Sarah. This is your card, Sarah. Journey. It looks like a, what's that called? I always forget. I mean, it's not a bunny. It's a hare. I don't know. I could be. I don't know the English word for that. I am Belgian. I sound like an American, but I'm Belgian. I think it's a hare. Is it a hare? Is that what you call it? Let me know what that's called. We call that an has. So I don't know. This is for Sarah. So your card reads, Sarah, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. So pack your passport now. Sarah, to me, it feels like changes are coming. Relocation. That could be in job. That could be changing homes, or it could even be changes in a relationship. Either way, they're saying get ready, because they're saying get excited. That's really what they're saying. They're saying pack your passport now because it's coming. Either way, whatever the travel is, whatever the relocation is, it is for your benefit. It is to help you grow into and to kind of push you in a direction that's going to be more suitable for you. So a new journey is happening. A new journey is coming, and it's positive and it's good for you, and it is desired or wanted from your spiritual self, from your soul, your higher soul, whatever you want to call it. So humans have so many labels: your higher self, your higher soul, your upper soul. Who knows? I've seen many people make different things, but whatever's happening, it just feels to me like this new adventure is coming, or you have been planning it. I'm not sure. It might be very unexpected. It might be fearful even, but they want to let you know that whatever change, whatever relocation is going to occur, it is for your benefit. And to get excited about it and not to get fearful about it. Okay? Whatever it might be, it might not resonate with you right now, but it might resonate with you in the future. Let me know if that works for you. Diana Reimer. Diana Reimer. Diana Reimer. Diana Reimer. My blouse keeps opening up. I'm sure you don't want to see that. Thank God the camera's up here, right? I keep hitting my button when I do this. Otherwise, this would be a very inappropriate show. There's no room for shame in this lifetime, seriously. That is just ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Diana Reimer. Diana Reimer, I hope you're still out there. Inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So they're basically telling you, you need to relax. You need to chill. You have to go into play mode. They're making me feel like for some time now, you've really been in this working mode, trying to get something done, trying to get somewhere, trying to control things to go in a certain direction. Really, you know, putting tons of effort and thought, and it's so exhausting. And they're saying, relax, enjoy, you know, just kind of just be present with yourself, with your environment. Let go of all the expectations, let go of all the demands on what you want in life, and or how life should look like, or how relationships should look like, or how you should look like, whatever. Let go of expectations, let go of demands, and just be present. And you will see that in being mode, you will accomplish things with ease, without much extra effort or much energy absorbing activities, and you will achieve the same goal, but with so much ease and so much comfort and so much joy getting there. So relax, surrender, be in the moment, and know that, you know, when we connect to our inner child, when we connect to that care, you know, not carelessness, kind of that freedom of not having, you know, not having to think constantly about, you know, obligations, expectations, demands, trying to reach somewhere, all of that, you know, let that shit go is what they're saying. Eric is yelling in my ear right now. Let that fucking shit go and just be you. Have fun. Let that inner child loose. Playtime is here. And that doesn't mean that you become, you know, this person who doesn't give a shit about anybody. No, it's about you letting go of the massive amounts of stuff that you're trying to accomplish, that you're trying to reach, that you feel, I need to reach that in order for my life to be successful, in order for me to be successful, in order for other people to see me as successful, in order to have a life that is meaningful. You are putting so much pressure upon you, and you need to relax. You need to let it go, and then you will achieve a lot quicker where you want to go than the energy you're residing in right now. So let the inner child out, girly. Have fun. Hope that helps. Okay. Katrina Bennett. Katrina Bennett. Katrina Bennett. Katrina Bennett. Let me know if this works, if these cards resonate with you. I love reading your comments afterwards, because now it goes so fast I can barely read. Katrina Bennett. Katrina Bennett. I hope you're still out there. Sometimes people leave and then they miss out on their card. What I can try and do is I'll try and put the names on of every person that I've read for in the comments, and then you can see whether or not your name is in there. Should you have lost connection, or should you have had to go to work or whatever. I know time differences sucks. People in Australia are waking up right now, and we're going to bed soon. So, you know, people in America are probably having lunch or in the early afternoons. I don't know. Katrina Bennett. Oh, there it is. It popped out backwards. Oh, nope. Wait, never mind. I thought it was there, but it's not. Hi, Alice. Alice Louise. Oh, I am so grateful you are awake, because I know you're from Australia. Oh, there it goes. Katrina Bennett. You in this human lifetime. Like a lot of times you think, you know, I don't even belong here. And what they're saying is connect to nature. You have to ground yourself. Allow Mother Earth, nature, the animal kingdom to make you feel connected to something bigger than yourself, to something bigger than this human experience. So surround yourself with nature. Walk barefoot in grass. Go hug some trees. Look for signs. Nature will help you to feel better about yourself, about where you are in this journey, and it's going to help you heal, because I feel like your energy is very heavy at this moment. I feel like your energy is very, very heavy, and you need nature to cleanse it for you. So I don't know where you live. If you're close to an ocean, go and swim in the ocean if you can, if you're allowed to. It's very hard right now. If you have a garden, you know, lay in it, watch the clouds go by. Listen to the birds, go hug a tree, plant some flowers, get your hands in that dirt. You know, I'm an empath, and I feel like you are too, and the world affects you greatly. And I feel, you know, when I feel low in energy, I go out and I dig my hands in dirt. Like I plant flowers and I get in there. And it literally helps me to elevate my energy. It literally feeds my energy, because Mother Nature is very powerful and very healing. So surround yourself with nature, because you need to work on grounding yourself more. You're not grounded in your existence. And you need to allow nature to do that for you, but also look for the signs. Spirit communicates to you through nature. So become aware of, you know, when you go for a walk or you sit in your garden, clear your mind, clear your thoughts, clear everything, and just be present with nature. And you will notice little signs from nature, probably sent by Spirit to you, to show you that they're with you, that they love you, that you're connected, that Spirit and energy, Mother Earth is caring for you, that they really love you. So allow Mother Nature to make you feel loved, healed, and re-energized. Ground yourself. Okay? That was for Katrina. Because I just feel like, you know, you're just not in a good place with your physical body, with you just where you are in life. It just feels like there's a little bit of Okay, Christine Savoy. Christine Savoy. Christine Savoy. Christine Savoy, this is for you. This is your card. Healing. Can you guys still hear me? I see somebody lost my picture and sound. Hopefully you can. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Christine Savoy. Christine, it feels to me like you are a natural healer, and people are drawn to you. People are drawn to you for advice, for just listening to them. They need a listening ear. They come to you. It feels to me like you have the natural ability to heal. You're not always aware of what you're doing. You're not aware that you are clearing their energy while they're talking to you. You're doing that on a subconscious level. But I also feel like you are giving everything away. You're giving all of your energy away. You are literally the best giver in the world, but you have such a hard time receiving. You have such a hard time receiving. Like, people send you love, send you appreciation, gratitude, but it's like it doesn't, you don't absorb it. You're like, yeah, I know people love me. I know I'm cared for, but it doesn't reach you here. You know, it stays at an intellectual level. I know I am loved, but I don't feel it. I don't feel that buzzing in my heart. I don't feel that glow, those butterflies, that excitement. I don't feel the energy. You have a hard time receiving that love energy. And so I feel like what they're saying is, it's great that you're doing your healing work. It's great that you're doing it on a subconscious level because it's so natural to you that you don't even notice it. Open your awareness and you will start to see what you're doing. Okay, become aware of what you're doing. Become aware of how you feel when you communicate to a person, a friend, a loved one. Become aware into your mind. I feel like you get visualizations, you get ideas, you daydream about people, and you don't always express it because you're afraid of being wrong, or you're afraid of people saying, hey, you can't say that, or whatever. You're afraid of their reaction. But what's important here is that you also work on reopening the heart chakra. It just feels blocked. It just feels like a long time ago something happened and you blocked it off for self-protection. You didn't want to get hurt anymore, or you got hurt and you just didn't want to feel that anymore, and you blocked off. So in a way, you start to live on autopilot, and you're no longer fully feeling the feelings that should come with the events that are happening. It's my birthday, yay, I feel excited, is what you're telling yourself, but you don't feel it here. Yay, Christmas is here, I love Christmas, is what you're telling yourself in your mind, but you don't feel that excitement anymore. The emotional body has been put on pause, on mute, and we need to reopen that. So allow yourself to feel again. Send healing to yourself. Allow yourself to be vulnerable again. And you're going to see that when healing the self, your healing powers to heal others is going to skyrocket. You're going to see things that you didn't even know you could do. You're going to discover things, what you can do with your hands, what you can do with your mind. And you're going to be able to help a lot more people once you start opening up your own emotional body and allowing yourself again to feel on a very deep, intimate level without fearing getting hurt, without fearing pain. Okay? So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Christine. Katrina, I lost picture and sound, so the first part of my message was cut off. Katrina. I don't remember what card you had, Katrina. I'm sorry. It's the internet. I wish I knew the card. John Douglas. John Douglas. If it comes back to me, Katrina, I'll let you know. I'm sending out an intention right now for my spirit to remind me what it was that they wanted you to know. Christina Savoy says, Emma, you are spot on. Thank you. Oh, that's good. It makes me feel good that I'm not crazy. John Douglas, or Douglas? I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. Yeah, Katrina, you can rewind live stream. So it might still be recorded even if you lost signal. Because I don't think everybody lost me. So, hi, John. John says, here, present. So it might still be on there. But if I get, ooh, whoa, hold on. Hold on, John. John. If I get anything else, Katrina, I'll let you know. No worries about pronunciation. Dog legs. I'm sure that's not your real last name. Oh, there it goes, John. You also got the transformation card. Here we go. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Okay, John, this is what they're showing me. They're saying that you're a very intellectual person, that you have great knowledge and insight into things. But it's almost like that, how would I say it? Despite the intellectual understanding and knowing and despite that intellectual wisdom, you always seem to have a hard time fitting in to the human being, to the humanness. And they're saying that transformation is happening. You're actually moving into a higher dimensional frequency, which can make you feel disconnected even more, which can make you feel like nothing makes sense anymore. But they're saying that it is happening for your highest good. It is happening to, it's necessary. So whatever the change is, whatever the transformation is, whatever is altering in your life, embrace it. Embrace it, because it is guiding you to a better experience for your future. It is guiding you to a new level of existence, a new level of experiencing the human reality. So either way, transformation is occurring, whether it's occurring right now or it's coming in your near future. It is happening. It is happening for your highest good. So don't panic. Don't freak out. Don't let your intellectual mind become a source of chaos and what is that called in English? Disaster thinking. But just know that change is happening, and it's good. Change is good. Change is good. Even if it's uncomfortable, it's good. Even if it's scary, it's good. You have to keep reminding yourself that. So use that big brain of yours to connect to the spiritual, how do you call it? The divine plan. There's a bigger plan happening, and you're part of it. They're just making me feel like your brain's like, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it just makes me feel like they're showing me like heads exploding. Like you have so much mind power. I just feel like you have mind power, but then the daily human life is like, ugh. It's like you don't fit into the human lifetime, but your brain is going, it's so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and it's just surrender. Transformation is occurring, and it will be in your benefit. Okay? I hope that helps. Carmen Espinoza. Carmen Espinoza. Carmen Espinoza. Okay, Carmen Espinoza. Carmen. Oh, here it goes. Carmen S. Oh, you got two. You got two. Look at that. Magical Gateway and Temptation. It's almost like Temptation Island. God, I hate those reality shows. It's so fake. Anyway, I don't know whoever came up with reality shows, but there's nothing reality about them. I look at those shows sometimes when I'm zapping, and I'm going, "You're lying. You're lying. This is fake." And I'm like, oh. I read their energy, and it's like, I gotta change it. It drives me crazy. I'm like, this is all set up. Anyway, I don't know why people like those shows. My personal opinion. I don't have anything against people who do like them. I just see the fakeness in it. I can read the energy, and there's nothing real about it. It's all part of a script that's been given to them before they even enter it. Okay, sweetheart. Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it looks like. Carmen Espinoza. Okay, so Carmen, what I'm getting at is that you've been on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening for quite some time now, and you've been trying yourself to really get connected. You've been trying yourself to really be your own channeler in some way or form, but you lack the courage to trust yourself. You lack the courage to trust that spirit communicates to you. You lack the courage. It's almost like it's more of the fear. You lack the fear that what you will receive is incorrect or is influenced by you, or whatever reason that makes you fearful, or you're fearful of the response of people. And so what you do is, they're showing me you have the tendency to compensate for that insecurity by looking into this teacher and that teacher and this teacher and that teacher, and trying to see what they did and what they did and this, that, and you're trying to find clarity by focusing on all these different teachers, and all you're going to find is confusion. All you're going to find is confusion. And why? Because every person connects in their own way, and you're not trusting your way. You're not trusting it at all. So you're hoping that somebody else can tell you how to do it. But the truth is, you have to discover it yourself. You can be inspired by somebody, but when you're looking into so many different teachers all at once, that's going to confuse you. That's going to create, because everybody's journey is different and everybody connects in a different way. So you're going to get confused on what a connection looks like, what your intuition looks like, what it should feel like. Should I see something? Should I hear something? Should I feel something? This person says yes. This person says no. This person says something else. So your temptation is to always seek answers outside of yourself, to always seek answers outside of yourself. Okay? You're not here to seek answers out there. You're here to learn to find the answers within. Okay? And that's the gateway you have to cross. You have to be brave enough to enter the self. You have to be brave enough to really go within and trust that what you receive, what you feel, is guidance, is connection, is you connecting to something bigger than yourself, and that your team has got your back. You have to trust it. So let go of the addiction to find your answers everywhere else except for yourself from within. And Be brave enough to cross that threshold of fear, insecurity, and a lack of self-trust. Be brave enough to open the magical gateway to the inner connection. Okay? I hope that helps. Carmen. Okay. Carmen from the Netherlands. Carmen live. Carmen live. Carmen from the Netherlands. Okay, Carmen. Another Carmen. Carmen live from the Netherlands. Let me know if these messages resonate with you. If not, it might resonate with you in the future. Carmen Lai, celebration is your card as well. Celebration. See that? That's like a union. That's like a union. So what I'm kind of getting is that there's something about a relationship. There's something about a relationship that's bringing fear. Let me see what the card reads. But I'm getting relationship, and you're fearful of losing that relationship. Could be a job. It could be a relationship with a job. It could be a person. But I feel like there's a connection that you're afraid of losing for some reason. Okay, it says celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on your way. So it almost feels to me like there's a relationship, a connection, a energetic bond with something or someone that you're seeking. And they're kind of making me feel like if you just surrender and just have fun, if you just kind of let go of expectation, if you let go of fear, then that that connection will occur, that connection will happen, that what it is that you want to accomplish, what it is that you want to manifest will come to you when you surrender. I feel like your fears always try to make you push things in a certain direction. Like everything you do is out of fear of not reaching something or creating someone or attracting someone. You need to let go of that fear, because the more you hold on to that fear, that insecurity, the more you will attract more insecurity and more fear, because what you're trying to achieve or attract isn't going to come into your reality at all, because you are approaching it with the wrong energy. So let your hair down, have fun, know that it's coming, know that it's happening. And for some reason, this couple here drew my eye for some reason. Like, we've done this card before, but I never noticed that it was a couple. So for some reason, there might be a connection, and it might be with a person, but it also might be a new job. It might be a home that you want, but I feel like a connection that you're longing for, a connection with something or someone, and that if you just relax, if you let go of all the fear and the expectation, if you let go of trying to force things, it's going to find you much quicker. So hopefully that helps, Carmen. Claude Deschanel. Claude Deschanel. I hope I say that right. Claude Deschanel. Claude Deschanel. Claude Deschanel. Carmen, thank you very much. I love you too, Carmen. I hope that helped a bit. Just feels like it's coming. It's coming. If you just relax, just surrender. It's coming. Don't be fearful. Claude, where's your card? card for Claude, please. Sending out an intention for Claude. Claude needs a card. Hi, Luz. Oh, there it is, Claude. It just popped out. Oh my God, this card again. This card is very popular today, Claude. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Again, Claude, same card, but again, third time, it feels very different. The same card for me feels very different than the other two people that had this card. There's almost a sense of nostalgia in me. I feel like you're missing something from the past. I feel like you're trying to reconnect to something from your past, whether it's a feeling or something that you did. It just feels to me like you have an urgency and need to connect to something that brings comfort, to connect that something that brings a sense of feeling good, sense of joy, something that will inspire you. And I feel like you need to, it's coming something from the past. Now, when it comes to the music card, what I'm feeling is you need to listen to the music of your heart. It's like, how would I say it? It's like your heart knows the music. Your heart knows the tune that you need to feel better. So whether it's really music, I mean, I don't know. You might be a musician and you've quit playing for a while, and now you kind of need to go back to that. But it feels to me, this is what I keep hearing: music of the heart, music of the heart, music of the heart. It keeps repeating over and over in my head. So I feel like you need to listen to the sound, the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You need to live according to your own flow. You're being too distracted by the flow that's outside of you. Chill, relax, calm down, take a few steps back, and there's something from your past that used to give you joy that you've given up or you've surrendered, and your heart is, it's like it's urging for that to come back, that feeling. So look into your past and see if there was something back then that gave you great joy, great inspiration, and see if you can reconnect with that. Whatever it might be, it might have been something from your childhood, but you're longing for an old feeling of comfort and freedom and abundance and joy and inspiration. It is important, I feel, to reconnect with whatever that is and kind of, blow fresh energy into it, recreate it, or use it in a different way, but tap into that thing that you used to love doing, and just follow the music within your heart, because once you follow your inner rhythm, your inner heartbeat, then everything just, everything becomes loving. Everything becomes peaceful. Okay, does that make sense? So they're saying rekindle memories, but to me it feels like there is a memory that is linked to feelings and moments of happiness, and you're just urging for that feeling back. You want that feeling back, and so see if you can tap into something you've done and see if you can revisit that, in whether or not that can help you to reconnect with that feeling of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about the world, feeling good about who you are, where you're going, what you're doing, and maybe even taking something that used to bring you joy and turning it into something that will bring more joy to your future. That's what I'm getting, Claude. I hope that helps. Okay, next one. Let's see here. Who should we pick? Who am I guided to? Who am I guided to? Oh, you guys are going so fast. Cassie G. Cassie or Carrie? Cassie G. And then I'll do loose. I'll do you, loose. Kaiser. Cassie G. Cassie G. I think it's Cassie. I think I saw Cassie. Samantha DeHoy. Don't worry, I still got some to do. I'm just writing a few names down because you guys are going so fast. Adelaide McGuire. Adelaide McGuire. Okay, let's start with that. Cassie or Carrie? I can't read my own handwriting. I think it's Cassie. Cassie G. Cassie G. Cassie G. Cassie G. Giuseppina Palmerini. Hello. I never forget that name because it's so beautiful. Giuseppina Palmerini. Love your name. Such beautiful energy around it. Courtney Lombardo. Hello. I will try my best to get as many as you guys done. I got about 10 more minutes, so I'm trying. These cards come up for me. I'm trying. Whoop. Zila says, me. Okay. This is for Cassie G. It's a beautiful card. Look at that rainbow. Beautiful. There's the sun, bird. Beautiful. Says hope, Cassie. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive. Cassie. So basically what the card says is changing your expectations and changing your perspectives can change the outcome of what you're receiving. What I'm getting into my head, what they're telling me, is that you have a tendency of continuously thinking and expressing, even without sometimes even noticing that you're doing it, expressing disempowering thoughts, disempowering verbal expressions. And they're saying shift it to empowering ones. You know, instead of saying, you know, why can't stuff go right for me for once? Why can't I feel abundant? Why can't I be financially stable? Why can't I do something that I love for a living? Why can't I feel loved? Whatever it might be. Instead of, those are disempowering expressions, disempowering energy, leaving your mouth, leaving your thoughts, leaving your heart chakra. When you send that out, it literally turns your own reality into a very negative thing. Instead of expressing those, you have to, they're showing me train the brain. You have to learn to reprogram your mind into expressing empowering thoughts, empowering vocalization. So instead of saying, why can't I have a job that I really love? You change that and you go, oh, I wonder what it feels like to have a job that I'm really passionate about, you know, and you send that out. You know, instead of saying, why don't I ever have enough money? Why can't I ever get out of these debts, for example? And this can apply to many people. You turn that around. You turn it into an empowering thought, which is, I wonder what it feels like to have just enough money to feel comfortable and safe. Or you can say, oh, I wonder what it feels like to have so much money that I can help other people with it. You know, it's about changing the narrative. It's about changing what you express. It's about changing what you feel. And they're saying there's always hope. There's always hope. But change your expectations by changing your expressions. And you can turn any negative situation into a positive one. You can turn and create and manifest anything anything positive just by changing the narrative, just by changing your thoughts, your beliefs, your views, your thoughts. So even if things don't seem very positive at this moment, they're saying have hope. Okay, see the rainbow, even if it's not visible yet. See the rainbow, believe in the rainbow, believe in hope. You know, there's a pigeon, which is a sign of hope. Believe that something better is awaiting you. Believe that abundance is seeking you. Believe that joy and harmony and balance and excitement and inspiration is just, you know, one minute away from you, but you cannot see it if you're not aligned with that frequency. So you have to change. You know, you have to change your perspectives. Okay, you have to believe in hope, and you have to believe that you can attract anything you want and anything you need if you change the narrative, if you reprogram your mind to turn every disempowering thought, every disempowering expression into an empowering one. One of my favorite empowering expressions that I say daily is, I wonder how much better this life can be. I wonder how it feels to have amazing love and joy in my life. And then you're sending that out, you know. I wonder how much better this life can still get. I wonder how much excitement this life can get. Positive excitement, you know. Whatever it might be, I wonder how that feels like. I wonder how it feels like to be loved by millions of people. I wonder what it feels like, you know, to have a job where I excel in. I wonder what it feels like to be completely in balance with myself and this universe. I wonder what it feels like to really connect with the spirit and have a full-blown conversation. Whatever it might be that you want, express it in an empowering way, not why can't I connect? Why is ugly stuff always happening to me? Why always me? Why can't I get healthy? Why? That's disempowering, okay? So change the narrative in your mind and reprogram your mind so that new narrative becomes your standard thinking, your standard expression, okay? So Cassie G, I hope that helps a bit, because I feel like you can accomplish anything. You just need to learn to express what you want in the right way. Cheryl Sanders, don't be sad. There is always hope. Yes. Okay, Samantha DeHoy. Samantha DeHoy. Samantha DeHoy. Samantha DeHoy. Oh, there it is, Samantha. Your card is abundance, Samantha. Your card is abundance. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that beautiful lotus. It's a beautiful, beautiful fairy in the middle, surrounded by rose petals. Oh my God, so much abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Samantha, what am I getting for you? Okay, Samantha, I feel like whenever something comes into your life, whether it is a relationship that you want or whether it is a job that you want, I feel like the moment it reaches you, the moment you receive, you start to doubt or worry that it's going to go away. So you're like hoping and praying and you're manifesting it. And the moment it manifests itself into your journey, you start to worry that it's going to go away. You start to worry that something is not going to work out, or a relationship will end, or a relationship will change, and so on and so forth. But they're saying that everything will be fine. They're saying everything will be fine. You need to learn to embrace your abundance. You need to learn to be thankful and say, yes, you know, it's here. Let's enjoy it. Okay, let's not worry. Let's not fear of losing it. Let's enjoy every single day. Let's enjoy every single day. Let's take it one day at a time and fully surrender to the joy that whatever it is bringing me. Okay? When you reach something and you manifest something you've always wanted, there's no room for fear. Kick that fear out the door, man. Embrace your abundance, because there's enough abundance for everyone. So let go of the idea that if something good comes into my life, I might lose it. No, you don't. You're not going to lose it. It's going to be great. Okay? So embrace that. Heck yeah. I deserve it. I deserve to be loved. I deserve this to be good. I deserve this to have a happy ending. Enjoy it. Deserve it. Embrace it. Let everything else go. Loose gaze. Oh, well, that was fast. Loose. Look what you got. Moon energy. Look at that beautiful picture. Moon energy, Loose. Loose, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Loose, I feel like you've been on a great journey of self-healing, inner reflection, the search of being, just being in life, in being present in your surroundings, being present with yourself. You've gone through a massive change, a massive grow pattern, and so you need to surrender to the natural ebb and flow. Which means water coming up, water going down. I feel like you've worked so hard on trying to feel better. You've worked so hard on making things better that you're still not feeling that bliss. You're still not feeling that peace, because whenever something occurs or happens that's discomfortable, you go immediately in a state of resistance. No, I don't want that. No. So they're saying you need to surrender to the ebb and the flow. So the ups and the downs. You also need to fully embrace the down moments. You need to fully embrace them with love and with care and with kindness. Okay. And if you're feeling confused, your spiritual team is there to help you. That's what they're saying. They are there to reassure you, because you've been getting more and more connections. You've been getting more and more signals that your team is around you, that they are sending you information, that they are sending you guidance. But the moment you go into a state of resistance of something that's not fun, something that's uncomfortable, the moment you go into that frequency, you lose connection with them. It gets disconnected. And that's just because you're in such a low frequency at that moment that you can't hear them. They can't go that low. You always have to be in a higher frequency. So what they're trying to tell you is embrace the ups and the downs with the same amount of love, with the same amount of joy. Know that when something goes wrong or when something doesn't go as planned, you're learning something incredible. Even if you're not sure what that is, I am learning right now. I am learning not to get upset. I am learning to just, it is what it is, moving along. So step away from feeling resistant and continue the hard work that you've been doing. You've been doing so much expansion work on feeling better and making things better, but you still need to apply that same expansion on when things don't always go. You have to be able to stay balanced in your natural flow, in your natural state of being, and embracing that today it's not such a good day, but that's okay. That's okay to really let go of feeling icky about it or feeling resistant about it. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Embrace the moon energy, because moon energy, the moon creates the ebb and flow, and in the oceans. That's what the moon creates, the fact that the ocean comes up and pulls back. That's the moon's influence. So the moon is all about balancing the energies, positive and negative. It's about balancing that. So you still need to work on embracing the negative as well, with love, with that same thing, and not constantly, feeling resistant towards it. I know it's uncomfortable, but if you approach it with a different emotionality, then you'll feel much better with it, and you'll find the solution easier because you'll no longer be disconnected at that moment with your team. Okay. Okay, I hope that helps, Luce. Adelaide. Adelaide. Lagore. Adelaide. Lagoe, maybe? I don't know. Am I saying it right? Adelaide. Oh, there you go, Adelaide. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Adelaide, I feel like your past has been very challenging. I feel like you've been hurt a lot. And I feel like other people caused that hurt. And I feel like it's really affecting your connectivity with the self. It's really interfering with your communication with your higher self, which leaves you in a state of, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. I don't know where to go. It leaves you in a state of, I don't know. And they're making me feel like you naturally have a great connection, but because you're in that state of, I don't know, and being fearful to explore that, you're just kind of stuck in one place. So what they're telling you here with this card is that you need to be courageous and really start to embrace yourself. You need to disconnect from past hurts. You need to find forgiveness, find a way to let it go, to release that energy. It's always going to be part of you, but it doesn't need to become you. That energy no longer needs to affect you for your future. It no longer needs to create your and manifest your future, because whatever energy we hold on to, it influences what we create for our future. It influences what we attract. So let go of the past. It says stop looking back. Stop looking back. Okay, look forward. Look towards the light. See the light. Follow it. Look towards it, and know that you are being guided. You are being loved, and you are being pushed in the direction of light. So abundance and joy can be experienced by you, instead of years and years of feeling doubtful, feeling afraid, reminding yourself of the bad stuff that's happened, because there's also good things in your world. There's good things in your journey. And I feel like you're a beautiful soul. I feel like you're a beautiful soul, but the soul has been hurt. And because of that, it's become fragile, and it's become careful. It's become kind of cautious of everything, which only creates boundaries for everything, restrictions for everything. So walk the pathway to light, follow the light, let go of the past, and embrace what will be coming for you, because I feel good things are coming for you if only you open that up. Okay? Hope that helps, Adelaide. Okay. Indigo Sky. Indigo Sky. Indigo Sky. Indigo Sky. There's your card. Lost and found. Your card reads, what was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Indigo Sky. It feels to me like you've been looking for a feeling, a connection, a connection to a feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. You've been looking for a connection to feeling connected to something or someone, to feeling part of a group, part of a family, part of a community. And it feels to me like you're going to find it. It's going to find you. It's going to find you. But we have to stop. We have to stop expressing that. If we continuously express what is lacking in your life, if you continuously acknowledge that this is missing in your life, you will continue to experience the missing of that. Does that make sense? So you need to let go of that. It's going to find you if you let go of expressing that it is not there. Instead, express that it's happening. It's coming. You're ready to receive, and you're expressing gratitude for that. Thank you for allowing me to feel that experience. Thank you for allowing me to have this experience, whether it's with a job or whether it's with a relationship or no matter what it is. Express gratitude for what is not, because you're constantly focused on what is lacking and what you want. I want this to come into my life, but I don't have it right now. It's not there. Will it ever come? You know, it's always will and when and how. And don't express that. That's wrongful energy you're sending out. But just express gratitude that it is so. Okay? Because whatever is lost will be found. Whatever is lost will be found, which means whatever you're lacking will find you, will reach you. But I feel like the extra message here is stop focusing on the lack of it, but start focusing on the acceptance, the receival of it. Okay? Hope that helps. Alice Louise. Alice Louise. Let's get you a card. Alice Louise. Oh. Alice Louise. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Protect your dreams. Look at that. Beautiful card. She is holding her dream close to her heart. See that? See that energy right there? She's holding her dreams and she is dreaming, daydreaming about having it come true. Okay? Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So, Alice, hold on to your dreams. And just know that you're in charge. You're in control. Don't let anybody or anything tell you different. Don't let anybody else try to talk you out of the dream. Follow it. They're safe with you because you know that this is what you want to do. Sometimes that means that it's time to take more distance from those who try to advise you otherwise. Sometimes it's time to, and that could be an energetic distance. You can disconnect energetically. It doesn't always have to be physically, or it could be physically if that's easier for you. But it's time to protect your dreams and follow them regardless of what others think of it. Okay, that's the message that's coming through here. Okay, maybe two more. Let's see here. Crystal Disney. Crystal Disney. And Giuseppina Palmerini, just because I love your name. Palmerini. Giuseppina Palmerini. I'll do another collective card at the end for all of you, okay? A message that's for all of you from the universe, from God's source. Crystal Disney. You related to Disney? Walt Disney. He stepped forward once to have a session, and I put him on the list, but unfortunately he wasn't chosen. I would have been really interested in what he had to say. There's your card. You also have temptation, Crystal. Pippa Riddle says, thank you, Emma. I believe my reading was spot on. Good. I'm so happy it resonated with you. Crystal, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys. Okay. Let's see here. I keep getting sugar. It's almost like this is sometimes messages are very simple, but sometimes they're very complicated. But for you, it's just they just keep saying stay away from the sugar. I don't know. It just feels like it's like you're always being drawn to something sweet, and then it kind of burns you afterwards. I don't know if that makes any sense. They keep showing me sugar, a sugar pot, like a honey pot, like Baloo the bear wants his honey. You know, he's like, oh, he'll do anything to get it. But then once it's there, you know, he'll get sick from it. He'll get sick from it because what he's ingesting isn't good for him. What he's attracting isn't good for him. So it just feels to me like whatever might look sweet, whatever might feel sweet, it is your mind that tells you you need that. Whether it is food, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a job, whether it is drugs, whatever, alcohol, whatever it might be. I feel this craving for it because I feel like your body tells you, your mind tells you, your heart tells you that you need it. And then once you get it, you go, uh-oh, this is not good. Once you get it, you're like trying to step away from it. But then it becomes very difficult to step away from it, okay? Then it becomes difficult to step away from it. And then you get yourself in trouble. And then it's almost like detox. Like you have to start all over again. Oh, my God. And it's so exhausting and it's so draining, you know, just like sugar. I keep seeing sugar pot because sugar does the same thing. And it might not be sugar. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're tempted to go towards it, but it's bad for you. And they're saying, just like sugar, it's an addiction because your brain tells you you need it to be happy. You need a relationship to be happy. You need a certain food to be happy. You need something to be happy. They're saying you need to detox from it. You need to be able to be happy and be okay on your own without it for a while. You need to detox from the need for it, okay? Because you always feel like it's going to help you. It's going to make you feel loved. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to, you know, it's going to make your life better. And then it turns out, and then you know, it's just making it worse. But yet, you know, you're like a moth to a flame. You can't, it's very hard not to get tempted. But they're saying you need to resist the temptation. You need to, the message I'm getting from my spiritual team is be okay with just being on your own. Be okay with just being on your own. Be okay with being without the thing that you think you need. And when you can be peaceful and balanced and completely happy with being you without that, only then will you attract the right nutrition. Only then will you attract the right energy, the right person, the right food, whatever it might be, the right car, I don't know. But let go of the unhealthy habit. It's only going to create, you're going to keep attracting the same result. You're going to keep attracting the same result until you detox. Detox from needing it. Feel good about yourself without it. And only then will you attract what is good for you. Does that make sense? Ooh, that's good. Detox from what you think is good for you, and only then will you attract what's really good for you. Ooh, there you go. Hope that helps. Hope that helps, Crystal. Giuseppina Palmerini. Giuseppina Palmerini. And then I'm gonna probably have to do one more group one, and then I have to go because otherwise Gerald's gonna be like, it's late. Hi, Gerald. Yep. I could talk forever. Oh, there we go, Giuseppina. You got nature signs too. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need to only open our hearts and our minds. Giuseppina. My feeling tells me is that you're surrounded by brick and cement. That there's not enough nature in your daily life to keep you grounded and to keep you balanced energy-wise. So I feel like you need to take a few extra steps, a little bit of extra effort to either bring nature indoors or to go and seek it out. If possible. Be safe, of course, with this whole pandemic thing. But I feel like nature is going to heal you and give you insights. It's like when you just lay on the grass with your eyes closed and you're just relaxing, going into a little bit of a meditative state, you're going to get ideas. You're going to get insights that you didn't see before. Okay. Hope that helps, Giuseppina. Do you do private readings? I do, but I am fully booked for the rest of the year, and I am currently moving in the moving phase of moving to another country and starting a center and all of that. So I'm not really sure when I will be able to reopen because I still have to catch up on a lot of canceled readings. JC, I'm still going. Yes, bad me. Okay, one more global card for all of you. And if you like these, write down in the comments if you want more. Oh, what a beautiful card for us all. I will be doing more of these. Oh, if you want, a lot of people say to me, I subscribe to your YouTube channel, but I never get a message from YouTube that you're putting something new on. It's because you have to click on the bell. There's like a little bell. So subscribing is good, but you also have to click on the bell to get a notification. And then you'll either get an email saying that Emanuelle posted something new, or when you go to your YouTube, you'll get it in your post messages. And then you'll know it instantly. Oh, okay. Emanuelle's doing a reading, or you'll instantly get informed because I announce these readings usually a week before. So then you can sign up for it already. You can click on it, and it'll remind you that this session is going to happen. It's coming on, so you can hopefully find a card. There's just too many people to do in one session. I usually do 25 in 2 hours, which is already a good amount. But as you can tell, we're over 100 people. So don't be afraid if you didn't get your message today. You might get it next time. I always say the message reaches you at the right time when you're ready to receive it, when you're fully ready to understand it, or just when it's the right time for you. So this is the card that I pulled for the group. Light. Look at that. Look at that crown. Crown chakra. That's how I see in that. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Isn't that a beautiful message for all of us? Basically, what it's saying is, um, when we focus on the light, it will always drive away the shadows. Okay. If you want to experience a better daily experience, focus on the light, focus what is positive, and then all the shadows, the darkness will, you will outshine it. You will shine so bright that everything that's dark will literally fade away. So be the light in your own journey. Don't look towards other people to create a better existence for you. Create it yourself by becoming who you truly are. Your essence is an immortal being of light. You are an energy source far greater than this human experience that you are currently experiencing. You are the universe. You're not a particle of it. You are its entireness. You are God, and God is you. So become the light that you wish to see upon this world, and the light will find you. That is my message for you guys. I love you guys. I hope these messages resonated with you. If they did, write them a little extra at the bottom. Not in these live chats, but in the comment section. It's always fun for me to see whether or not it resonated with you. And it gives me a feeling that, hey, I'm doing something good. And that makes me feel good about what I do. So thank you for all the support. Thank you for the many donations that were given right now. It is going to be put in, towards something really great for all of you. And I hope to inform you and enlighten you and guide you for much, 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 much longer to come in the future. And I will keep you updated on our adventure as well. As soon as Gerald and I are literally starting to go on our personal adventure, we will try and film it as well and share our a very unknown but very exciting adventure and our ups and downs and how we deal with it. And hopefully we get to inspire you and help you in seeing things in a very different way. I love you, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye.